Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome. If you are new here, welcome to all are welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to my returning love lights. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for the support in a whole here. Okay, you guys, I am so sick of addressing what's going on, but I am not going to sit there and be mute about it. Okay? I've been quiet long enough and I feel like I'm going to address it until it makes sense to someone. All right? Now, as I have said, my analytics are getting played with. Um, Everything about it. All right? Because I do pay attention. Sometimes I don't. I don't care. I just go on about my day and I'm just like, whatever. But it's getting to a point to where it's very much so ridiculous. And whatever the problem is, I wish that it would just be eliminated. Okay. Which is not going to happen. So, I have worked very hard on my platform because this is what I set out to do. Now, honestly, when I first began doing this, I didn't even know that YouTube had that type of thing going on to where, you got paid for your platform. I didn't know that. I really didn't because I was really dumb to it. Okay, because I really don't pay attention to stuff like that, in my reality. All right, because I got other things going on. So I started having issues with my analytics. This was last year. This was August of 2024. Actually, I would say it started in mid July. Okay. So I had a set base. I didn't care if it was, I don't want much. I don't need much. I needed what God wanted to give me. Okay. But I was making enough. And that was fine. But that did help, with bills and, my children and just taking care of things. Don't trip, I'm good. But I just want to discuss this. And I've done it before, and I'm tired of going over the same song and dance. Because it's like, if you're playing with people's analytics and numbers and things like that, isn't that like jail time or prison time or like fed time or something like that? Because see, I don't do stuff like that, you know. Um, I don't try to block people out from doing what they're doing because that I'm worried about me. I'm not worried about anybody else. Um, and I know there's a few more people that go through this also that may be a little more, way more vocal about it. But the thing is, I am a calm individual because I know one day or another, crap is going to blow up in somebody's face. And when it does, it's like, don't expect anybody to feel sorry for you because what were you doing? Especially to an individual that is not really, I'm not looking into anybody else's pockets. I'm not looking into anybody else's life. I'm not looking into anybody else's numbers. It's like you have so many people, and I do notice that, I'm awake in a lot of ways, but I'd rather remain asleep to the BS, okay? But I know it's there, I see it, but I mute that. Um, like, I feel the energy that's projected at me, um, and I know that it is something that, I can't pinpoint who, but I have a pretty good idea on, why it's happening and why it's been happening. Like I said, I organically grow my channel. I don't get any, whatever that stuff is, springy, sprizzy, whatever it is. I don't know. I've sat here and I have worked with the universe. I've worked with God to make this what it is for me. And someone has the audacity or the guts or whatever you want to call it. Cojones, I think that's how you say it. But someone has the cojones to basically sit there and try to fool with my numbers, views, income, okay, my revenue, all that. All that's being played with. Now, after a certain amount of time, the truth will be revealed, and it is revealed, okay? Because the way I feel about it is that somebody had either got my mail or some type of information regarding my platform, um, and they tinkled with numbers and things like that, and maybe a hacker or something like that. I really don't know, but the thing is that if you keep playing around, you're going to find out. And a lot of people are finding out now what's going to happen. They're seeing it. It's like a rush of euphoria that's not feeling good, okay? It's not feeling good because when somebody's not bothering you, when somebody is just living their life, starting over, making life what it is for you and your children, understanding that you walk your path and you mind your business. And that's exactly what I do. But when I see and find that people are so worried about how I'm advancing or versus them or anything like that, you're just really, I don't know, you need help or something. Because that's sad to me. I've seen it happen so many times on here that it's sad. And I'm just to the point to where I get on here, I do my readings, you know, but it's just really a trip how people do that and they get away with it, right? They keep doing it. It's like when you voice your opinion and say something about it, nothing's done. It seems as though nothing is investigated unless you get your own investigative team, which my investigative team is God and my angels. See, I'm a warrior spirit. I've been through hell and back and drug and hell and fire and all of it. So what you're doing to me is you're making me stronger. With every attack that you send me, you're making me stronger. With every hateful eye, you're making me stronger. Okay, so thank you for helping me get to the point of where my resilience tested if you want to. And people do things behind closed doors. And that's one thing that I do not like. And God knows that I don't like that because I fight for right. All right. I'm not with all that. Even though I have my dark and my light side balanced out, but it's not far removed. Okay. So the thing is, I don't get upset. I just keep walking on and going on because that's the type of person I am. But best believe I am paying attention. I don't turn a blind eye to situations that involve me. Okay? Now, people set up and they try to smear your name, they try to say things about you, and they try to do this and do that. But in reality, that's just to save face. Okay? They want to be saved. They want to look like they're this and that. You know what? Shh. I don't click up. I don't care to uh, be on here trying to be on in anybody's following. I don't know. Okay? Anybody that I follow, quite honestly, you're there from years ago. Okay? That I'm subscribed to. I have unsubscribed to a lot of people, believe me. Okay. Before I even did this, before I got on here and was like, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I'm being called to do this. Man, you were there before I started even doing this. Okay. So that's telling me that even though you've been here for what, 12, 13 years, 15 years, I don't know. But I've only been doing this, what, I think for about 3 years. Yeah, I think for about 3 years. I'm not for sure. 3 or 4 years, something like that. Okay. And like I said, I built mine from the ground up. I had no help. I had no advice. I had none of that. Nobody can take credit for me doing this. That's a damn lie. Okay? Nobody can just no. God, God. That's the only person that stood with me through the lonely nights of despair and wondering and asking how. He was there to help me and support me and answer all my questions that I needed. Now, as far as someone playing with my numbers, my analytics, my revenue, all that, I don't see where you're getting off doing that. I really don't. But anyway, you guys, I'm just gonna get into a reading here, and we're gonna see. We're just gonna see what's wrong, or if we can tap into that energy. Like, what's wrong with these people? That's the problem. Yeah, we have thief and change here. Look at that. Thief and change. Y'all. You know what? Half the time it's people that you move away from that don't want to see you do good. Alright? Especially with something that you're passionate about, something that they know you've been working on for a while. Okay? But like I said, it's nothing but a bunch of demonic individuals that try to hide you for that agenda. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. But it's people that have information to where they can get in there and tweak it. But like I said, don't you think that you're going to go to jail for that? I'm sorry, I don't want to be sitting in a rat infested jailhouse. Okay? These are people that try to set you up anyway. Okay, so they can get over on you. These are the people that have life insurance policies. You know nothing about it. These are people that set you up behind the scenes to try and take you out. It starts very little, then they get greedy. And I feel like a lot of these people done got greedy. And it's getting ready to go down. Okay? So let's tap in here and see what's going on, alright? I'm asking God, my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my spirit guides, and my ancestors to please come through. Protect me as I'm delivering these messages. Please protect my soul family, my love lights, my collective as they are receiving them. All negativity will be transmuted into love and light and abundance and prosperity to move ahead on our path. All right, we are grateful. We show gratitude even when there is very little. All right, we are blessed. All right, amen, amen, and amen. God is good. But yeah, these people here that think that they're taken away from you, they're taken away from their self. So never get discouraged when things like that happen. When I say we are grateful, we show gratitude even when there is very little. We are getting nickel and dimed, okay? We're getting nickel and dimed and given very little because people want to play these games. But when these games start sneaking up on you, which I feel that they have, but people aren't being vocal about that. They're not being vocal that they're living in fear because of what they put their hand in. All right? But that hand's about to get chopped off. All right? So let's get into this. All right? What is in the energy here? What is this? Okay, we have main male here. Okay. So there's a main male involved in this situation. Okay. This may be somebody that has had their hand in a lot of dirty activity, a lot of crime, criminal behind the scenes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh. And we have male and female in despair here. So this could be a couple working together, but wait a minute. Are things falling apart for them? Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because both, yeah. Okay. We had community upright privileged lady in reverse. Huh. Yeah. I feel like this is a couple here that don't want people to know what they've been up to, what they're doing to someone. Yeah. Look at here. We have unexpected income and we have pathway. So there is a couple here. Okay. And I feel like they're worried about some unexpected income, okay? Not wanting you to go forward, but you're going forward anyway. Slowly but surely here, all right? This may be, yeah, not hiring here. This may be a couple here, y'all, that is totally screwed. Like, they're going to jail or something here because your money has been looking funny, okay? But you're still moving forward. You're still blessed, okay? There's going to be something here. Look, yeah, great fortune. There's going to be something here that's going to illuminate what has been going on. All right, with this couple here. Yeah, child. Okay. That could also, yeah, it's like you're a blessed child. You've always been blessed. Okay. The innocence of the situation. You're innocent. There was no reason for people to, be attacking you like this. Mm, okay. Hmm. Yeah. Somebody's trying to claim their innocence or they'll be pleading their innocence. Okay. I feel like there's family involved in this. Yeah, because community keeps popping up. Every time I split the deck, it just popped up. Okay. There's people that know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's people that know about this. Okay. Thoughts in reverse. This is a situation. Someone didn't use their better judgment. And speaking of innocence, this is someone that, or a few people that did not think that it was going to go the way that it did, or you weren't. Yeah, now they're concerned. Wealthy man in reverse, they're losing money and they're concerned because somebody didn't want to lose here. This is someone you're not thinking about, or people that are just, you're not thinking about these people. We have a mature woman here, okay? Mm. This could be someone's mother. Hmm. I feel like someone was getting something for a while here. But with the coffin card, somebody's going to be losing big time. Alright? This could be someone's mother. High honor in reverse. Somebody's going to be knocked down off their pedestal. Or they thought they was sitting on a pedestal. They're getting ready to be knocked off. Yeah, courtship here. This could have everything to do with the interest that someone shows in you. Someone could be expecting a child here from this situation, or they are with child now. Someone was trying to hold back an individual from moving forward. This could be a mother that's up in their head about something. They don't want two people to get together. Occupation, I didn't want to say nothing, but occupation in reverse at the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like this is like an intrusive, this is intrusive, whatever this is. Yeah, message here. Somebody's going to get a message here soon about some information, about unexpected income, about being able to go forward. Yeah, sudden wealth and journey. This is going to be enough to go away, move away, and restore your life, is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, a gift. Spirit has a gift here for you because you are a blessed, innocent spirit. Yeah, you don't deserve whatever that you've been going through here. You're free to move forward. You are an innocent spirit and you always have been. People are miserable here seeing you live the life that you are free to live. It's like people trying to hold boundaries. This could be a mother, okay? And the main female and main male, that could be a brother or sister. Take it how it resonates here, okay? These could be step brother, sister, or mother, all right? It could be a situation like that, or this could be a couple here and someone's mother, either on the main female or main male side, that's working here against this. This could be also, I'm hearing, a seasoned witch. All right, take it how it resonates, okay? Somebody here could be a seasoned witch, is what I'm getting. Let me pull this one. Someone was trying to hold back a courtship and great fortune, unexpected income, but it's still coming in, okay? Gradually it's coming in because someone is trying to make things move slowly for you. Someone feels as though if they make things move slow for you, that gradually you give in, okay? Yeah. You're a gifted individual. Someone doesn't want you using your gifts, but you do anyway. Fairy of the Highlands, it's time to be brave. Okay? So I feel like you fought long and hard to be where you're at. But someone keeps fighting against your purpose here. It's time to step up and be brave. Okay? Yeah. It's like, ooh, okay. Okay. Strange Valentine. Love is strange. Meaning someone can't help who they love. An odd obsession with you. We have follow your own good advice. There's something that you're getting clues on that you're making make sense here. You've moved on from someone. You were getting bad vibes about somebody here and you moved on and you're trusting yourself. You're trusting in God. You're trusting in the universe. You're trusting your intuition, okay, about this situation. Somebody here is in despair because they know they're getting ready to be sat down in many different ways. You can't help who you love. You have to stand up for yourself and defend yourself. You've had to do this so many times in your life. Okay? Dried flower fairy, sweet memories. Okay? Whenever I get that, I feel the reverse of it. Okay? This is someone that wants you to remember the good things about them, but the bad outweighs the good in this situation. Okay? Somebody here wants you to feel like you need them and you see nothing wrong in them. Someone's trying to alter your future, trying to have dominion over your life, and that is not what's happening here. You're going to receive some type of message. Okay, we have keep your temper. Yeah, you're going to receive some type of message here that someone has been tampering with you. Okay, tampering either with your mail, tampering with your livelihood, who you are. Clock time in reverse. Okay, time is up. Whatever someone was doing here, time's up. All right. Let's see something here. Look, hold on here. I'm trying to figure something out. Let me use my little Kipper deck here. I call it my miniature Kipper deck. Okay. Yeah, somebody here is playing games, and they've been doing it for far too long, and they've been just waiting for you to come back. Okay. Also, I'm getting, this could be a situation to where someone knows that you're moving on with a soulmate here or a twin flame, and they don't want that to happen. So it's like they're trying to hold you up from having any kind of plans. Okay, any kind of income you plan around. Okay, they don't want you helping or supporting someone, or they don't want someone helping and supporting you. Okay, and if this is the case, I feel like both of you are getting attacked by this person one way or the other. Okay, let's see something here. Okay, we have sad news. Yeah. I feel like this is a situation to where people are trying to keep two people apart here, and this has turned into a whole mess. This has turned into fraud. This has turned into crime, basically. Okay, somebody doesn't care. But now they're getting this message here. Okay. Now they're getting a message. They need to be concerned. Okay. People are trying to hide things. Okay. Yeah, main character once again. Okay. But out of this whole situation, I feel like this main female is the one that is getting the good news here. Gift. Because you can't stop what God has for people. And I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. Journey. Somebody chose to look out for themselves. Someone chose to pull back their energy. Okay, somebody's jealous. Because see, when you look at this gift here, you see that gentleman back there that's just looking, and somebody's happy and joyful and living their life. Somebody can't stand to see that. Okay? Yeah. This person got left behind. Somebody feels like they have no way out, and someone just is moving forward. They cannot stop them. Okay? What God has given you, can no mere mortal take that away. And this is what they're understanding. There's a lot of things that's going on here. And neither can you hold up a union that is meant to be divinely guided under God. You can't do it. Okay? So this is just a bunch. This has turned from jealousy, envy to basically stealing. Just deceitful things. Yeah, fatality in reverse. Somebody couldn't end you. Somebody was trying to end you, end everything about you. But this is somebody that you never had. There was, if there were good moments with these people or this person, it wasn't long. I feel like you were miserable with someone. And I feel like it does not even have to be a soulmate twin flame situation. It could be just your union with God and where God wants you to walk right now. And it's not with these people or this person. He pulled you up out of that mess. It was a hellhole. It was misery. You felt you had to walk around on freaking eggshells or something like that. Be careful and don't step on a tack. Mm. Yeah, dishonesty. What am I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of lies. There could have even been a lot of lies about you from childhood. Look, child again, and I looked at the bottom of the deck. I didn't see it before I said that. But I'm just saying, y'all see, before I turn that over, there's a lot of dishonesty here about your life. It's like you've been lied to your whole life. Then you get with someone that you trust, venting to, being in a relationship with them, they turn out to be a snake. When you find some news out here, you're going to have to keep your temper, because this is going to be the straw that broke the camel's back and then some. There's a lot of lies and dishonesty going on here. Okay? This could be a situation to where somebody's lying about dealing with a family member here, working with someone. They could have a child with this person. Okay, take it all how it resonates. It's what I'm getting, I'm spitting. But I feel like this is a bunch of people working against you, been working against you. It's like somebody's like, come join the coalition of haters. These are people that are stealing from you and continue to steal from you. These are people that want to discredit you, humiliate you. They want people to work with them. Okay? They want people to work with them. A lot of people are turning their backs now because some of these people, they're going to go to prison or they're going to die. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And if someone is watching me that has done this to somebody, be careful. Be careful and count your days. I'm hearing what you took from my child, you will reap what you sow. So I would feel like a lot of people need to be careful here. Okay? You need to be careful. Before you go in on somebody, before you reach out and try to mess with things and go in and reconstruct what their life should be, you need to worry about your life right now. Okay? Seriously. Quit playing with people. Okay? Evidence here. Okay? So there is evidence that people are trying to hide. I feel like somebody has the key. Somebody has the real key to incriminate everybody involved in this. Look, third wheel. Somebody has the information. Yeah. Trust no one at this time. Okay, be careful who you talk to. Okay, we have conflict and withdrawal. Yeah, because somebody wants to fight because you walked away. They think they know the reason why you walked away. Okay, but that's not the reason at all. Someone may be lying about why you walked away from them. Mm-hmm. You rejected someone and someone's mad right now. They're mad because you use your gifts to figure things out. Somebody was hiding a lot of secrets here. Somebody could have had a secret child. Somebody could be on the down low. I don't know why I'm getting that. There's a lot of things somebody's hiding. Okay? Yeah, somebody could be just have a lot of secrets they don't want coming out. That's why they were trying to take you out and just take what they could. Yeah, but sweet dreams here, you're protected. You're not living that life of fear. Somebody wanted you to live in fear, but now they're living in fear. This is a lesson for everybody involved to learn that karma is real. Okay? Retribution is real. Okay? Yeah, idea here. Yeah. I feel like people got together and came up with some type of scheme, some type of plan, and it's not working the way that they wanted it to. But that's why it's going to make you so mad. Because these are people that shouldn't have even been involved. That was in your face smiling. Mm. Saying that they loved you, but in reality they hated you. They wanted you to fail so bad. Okay? And that's the sad part about it. They wanted you to fail so bad here, y'all. That's sad. Mm. They need to get it together, yeah. They throw that evil eye. And sometimes, my shuffles don't come out right, but quit throwing that evil eye. Because I know I got a lot of watchers. And we know what watchers are. Okay? Watchers are them fallen angels, baby. These people are a bunch of fallen angels. And they're sitting here trying to see what's going on. Okay? The watchers that were sent to defend humanity, but went against God's judgment and ruling. Alright? So what's to stop them from attacking earth angels and people that are blessed and been blessed since birth? Jealousy. Go read up on that, y'all. Because that has a lot to do with how humanity is now and will continue to be if people don't heed. Okay? Gamble. Taking a risk, poker face, not showing feelings, rolling the dice. Yeah, these are people that were in your face. They were smiling in your face, but stabbing you in your back the whole time. Waiting for some type of handout, waiting for something. Every time that, let's just say it like this. These are people that if you have a payee or something like that, they were taking the money and trying to say that they chopped it in half or something, or they're giving you this much amount now and you're not paying attention to this, but it's like you had to stop turning a blind eye to this. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. We have Frozen and we have Ego. Yeah. These are people that are going to start disappearing. Okay? They may be waging a war with themselves right now because their arrogance is what took them out and is what is taking them out. Okay? There's going to be a lot of people here that's going to be losing and they're going to be mad and they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. At this point in the game, this is sad. This is sad, y'all. Yeah. Butterflies in reverse. They didn't want you feeling happy. They didn't want you feeling complete. Let's get into the tarot. Okay. Let's get into this. Because this type of stuff makes me sick. You're going to feel like going off on these people. And I don't care. You're going to feel like, ooh. Because I'm getting that feeling of just frustration. You're frustrated. But don't worry. God said, don't worry, honey. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be just fine. And when you come out of this, you're going to just be abundantly blessed. You're blessed anyway. There's favor over your life. But these people don't like that favor over your life. They want to stop that. They want to dim that light. Ever since a child, okay? There's so many lies here, is what I'm feeling. There's so many lies. Your family lied to you your whole life, okay? Someone that you chose to love and to share your innermost feelings with lied to you, okay? Trust in the Lord, because He's got your back. You are protected here, okay? Archangel Michael is here. He's protecting you, okay? He's a warrior. And when God calls on him to lead, he is doing it. Do you understand me? So it's no time to play here. It's no time to play. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. It's some type of information, some type of message you're going to receive about this situation. Okay? And God is wanting you to be brave about this. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy there. Because these people have basically gambled their life away. They're fighting amongst each other. They don't understand what's going on. Yeah. Because with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, yeah, they've been caught up about this. That's why they're fighting. Aquarius energy. Okay? Look, about these lies, about these scandals. There's a Queen of Swords out here in reverse. That's working against you. Yeah, we have the Moon card here in reverse. Yeah. This is out in the open. This is known. It's like they're scrambling. They're trying not to get figured out. Because everybody had a hand in this. Okay? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. A slow process, but still you build because you're blessed. Okay? With that Knight of Pentacles, you're still stable. You're still able. They're wondering how. They've done everything in their power to knock you off of that high horse. And that's exactly when I look at that right now, what I'm feeling. They think you're on some type of high horse. Well, you know, I'm just going to say it like this. The favor of the Lord is on you. Okay? You are blessed and highly favored. That's why you have not fell off yet. You fight. Yeah, the Three of Swords in reverse. They didn't cause you this pain and heartache and betrayal like they wanted to. Half of this you don't even know anything about because you're being protected from this. When you're going to find this out is when you are truly in your purpose and you're standing in your lane, okay? And you're vibing on your own frequency. These people right here were in your business. They wanted to know everything in order to break you. They didn't do that. Okay? With the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah. They were all working together. They were in cahoots here. And they're out of time. They're trying to figure things out for themselves. They're the ones going through the pain and heartache. They're the ones that's trying to keep things stable for themselves while all this is coming out here. While all this is being revealed. Yeah, they work together to slow you down, to make you feel like you just want to give up. Look, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Stealing money here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn out here. Libra. Cancer, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius out here. Yeah. With the Five of Swords, yeah. Wanting you to come back. Why? So they'd have somebody to talk about and somebody to take from. But, hey, they were doing that when you were there. God removed you from this situation. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You're a star seed. You are a star. Look at this. With the Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy, but you stayed afloat. They were trying to steal from you so you would be without. So you'd be out here in the lack mentality, the beggar's mentality. You have support. You have love. Don't ever think you're alone. Okay? Yeah, with the Eight of Swords here, Gemini energy. Yeah. Now they're trapped. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to get back on track for themselves while they was trying to put you off track. Slow your life down, your progression. They've only done that to them. Okay? They've only done that to themselves. It's not budging you, it's not touching you. God is good. Yeah, everything that they took from you is coming back to you. And their attacks that they were trying to send you to keep you bound and stuck in situations, thinking that you had no way out, baby, all that stuff was going back to them. And what's coming to you was good. Yeah, they're stuck and restricted here. They have no way out. Contracts, they're miserable. They're in misery. Now look, we have the Queen of Swords upright. It was you versus someone telling the truth. They believe the Queen of Swords in reverse, not the Queen of Swords upright. The truth is being revealed. The truth is being out there. You spoke your truth. It was something about that. You spoke your truth about what was going on. Okay? Look at the Knight of Wands. Yeah. And the Ace of Cups. These people thought this would be an easy task to take your blessings in and out energy. Yeah, they wanted to take your blessings, your abundance. Look, the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, upright. But you still remained vigilant. Yeah, all the games they were playing. Yeah, coming on in there, look. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Everything that they sent you is coming right back to them. They're blocked and restricted. They're in remorse. They're in despair. They can't take it. Playing with you, they're playing with their life. Yeah, like I said, the High Priestess here. These secrets. These people are demonic. You don't work for that side. They wanted you to work for that side or get attacked. It was like, this was, nobody was saying this to you. They were meeting amongst each other. These are nothing but a bunch of liars. You, man, it's like you were keeping your mouth shut or something here. Yeah, we have the Emperor upright. You have an authoritative figure coming towards you here. You have either, this is the energy of a divine masculine, okay, a boss authority, a father figure. Or you are just in your emperor or empress energy here, taking control of your life. How they were trying to restrict you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Somebody here is protecting you. You know things about people. You know things about people that's going to incriminate them. Yeah, because they're burdened here. Okay? This truth. Look at here with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords upright. Both of the truth. Oh my goodness. Somebody's going to need a lawyer. Somebody's going to need a lawyer. Because I feel like there's defamation of character. There is trauma. Somebody has PTSD out here. Somebody's worried. You do have good people that know the truth. That sword is mighty. I'm telling you, you have the Queen of Swords out here. Also the King of Swords upright. The Ace of Swords. Somebody sees through a situation. Somebody sees the truth. And I feel like that's your divine counterpart here. Defending you. But also the heavens. And the warriors that dwell in heaven. You're very much so protected here. They thought they could get this over on you. They thought they could keep doing this. They thought they wouldn't have to answer. Yeah, look. The Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups in reverse. Unapologetic for what they've done. We got the Seven of Pentacles here. Taurus energy. Yeah. It's like they wanted to come against everything that you... It's like you didn't put your eggs in one basket, as they say. You had multiple ways of making it. And it's like they just attacked a certain thing in your life. They were attacking your gifts. You use your gifts. These people are toxic. They have toxic attachments. Well, they've bound themselves to one another. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. These people are lazy. These people are lazy. They didn't want to work. They wanted to live off of your investments, which you've planted. Yeah, Nine of Swords coming out again. Yeah, now they're all in their head. They're about you and what you do and how you live and how you're moving forward and how they couldn't stop you. Yeah, these tower moments are coming here. I'm hearing somebody finally sees the truth. Yeah. With the Nine of Cups in reverse here. These people are not protected. They're worried. Things aren't going the way they thought. The truth has appeared and is coming out. Sooner or later, yeah. The Hangman in reverse. Sooner or later, yeah. You escaped this. It's like they wanted to have you there to torture you spiritually, mentally, even physically with these lies. Somebody did nothing but lie on you. They can't, it's like they can't tell the truth to save their life, but somebody knows you weren't lying now. Okay? We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You refused these people. You didn't want anything from these people. Nobody helped you do anything. Somebody might have lied here and said that they helped you get to where you're at. Or you took something from them to get to where you're at. But no, you didn't. You just refused this person, and the truth is they couldn't take it. So they recruited all these people to get on the hate train. Lazy people trying to live off of your life, your existence. They wanted you to forget who you were. Oh my goodness. Okay, so some of these people are not going to make it because we have the Death card upright, the Chariot card in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay? Yeah. Let me show you like this. Some of these people, they're going to lose their lives for doing this because they're not playing. There's nothing to look forward to for these people. Oh my God. They messed up, honey. They messed up. You see something here. Playing with you. Playing with you. You would have never did this to these people. Okay? Storm Angel, yep. A collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies, yeah. These people don't resonate with you. And they never did. That's all they were ever out to do was use you and play with you. And they knew what your purpose was. And they knew that you were highly favored. So they used that for their own. What did I say? We're here at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you now. Quit playing. Quit playing. Oh my God. Quit playing with people. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Okay? Don't give up. Keep on going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give in. But that's a sad thing when people sit there and that's what they do. They try to regulate somebody's life, try to control it. The hell is wrong with people? I can't stand that. Witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. Yeah, you have a new beginning coming here. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. But what's going to happen is that you're going to see the truth about all these people. Some of y'all already know. Okay? I'm getting that vibe too. Some of y'all already know. And it's sad. Trying to make you look crazy and irresponsible. And once again, it came out. We're here. They're got your back. There's going to be a lot of fatalities. Okay? A lot of fatalities. It's not going to be taking heads off. Okay? Why am I hearing that? Headbusters. Okay? Honey? They're being watched. Yeah, because they're messing around with realms that beings. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Investigate. Yeah, these people are being investigated right now for what they took from you, from what they're doing. It's like, let me tell you something. You know how you talk about things and people are like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe that. I feel like there is an investigator here that has seen some damn supernatural phenomena and they're just like, what? There's something got to be up that's different here. Somebody might have been visited I'm just going to leave it there. Now they know the truth. Now they see the truth. Now they know these people are tormenting you. They're about to be tormented right now. Okay? For lying on you. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Yeah, don't give up, baby. Don't give up, baby. And remember, I was telling you something. It was going into the fall of last year. Don't. These people are being investigated hard, and these people are going to fall hard. Some of them are scared to face jail time. They're going to unalive themselves. What they wanted you to do. Some of these people, they're scared. They never believed in what you believed in. But the whole time you held on to faith, and that's why you are so protected. You've always held on to faith. Okay? They've been trying to break you since you were a child. That's sad. Dress of Alchemy. Release your power. Okay, baby. Once you do that, I'm done with this reading. Okay? This is what's happening here. But I'm telling you now, when things come to light, please, please keep your composure. Please, because this is being handled right now. Okay? Those that didn't believe, they believe now. Alright? They see something about you. They may have started an investigation about who you really are. You know, it makes me feel like y'all remember that 80s movie, The Fire Starter, haven't you? You know, where they had them in that research facility, and that girl, she could start fires, and every time her nose would bleed when the fire would be going. The fire has been ignited, and it's gonna burn down everything. Because the ancestors have woke up. You notice there's a lot of fires and things like that, right? You know, have your eyes open for that, because it's beginning. It has begun, and it's not going to be over till they get retribution for each and every tear, for each and every moment of dishonesty, deceit, and mayhem ever planted in your life. Y'all keep God first. I love y'all, and I will see you guys later. Keep God first. All right.